So, what am I going to talk about in this video? Welcome back to Cowboy Golf, and today's topic is what's the hardest club you've ever had to learn how to hit? And for me, you know, my journey back into golf has been an interesting one, and I've never, well, I take that back. I had a hard time hitting every club, but once I got some of the clubs down, um, I I would say the transition to some of the other clubs was easier. But there's one club that seems to defy my ability to hit 9 times out of 10. And I've got a whole bag of them. Welcome back to Cowboy Golf. What is my biggest nemesis club? The hybrid. I have the hardest time in the world hitting hybrids. And I've got an entire bag full of hybrids. I know, that's kind of crazy, right? So why did I get a whole bag full of hybrids? Well, I'm a firm believer in learning how to do something when you can't do it, but you have the means. So I may not be the best hybrid hitter, but I'm going to get to where I'm confident that I'm able to hit a hybrid. Maybe not, as far as I need to, but I want to be able to hit it every time I get at address. So I went to LazrusGolf.com and picked up an entire set of 1 through gap wedge of hybrids. And then I also got these head covers as well. Those are separate. Look, man, these things are nice, by the way. Leather on one side. They got the cloth in here at the bottom, the elastic. And then they've got these that you can rotate. Let me show you. You can rotate them to represent the club that you need to. So in this particular case, it's got, I think, 7 through gap. And of course, this is the gap wedge, so I'm going to put it back on gap wedge. But all of them have this little toggle that will allow you to change what club head that it represents. So you just look at the club head while it's in your bag and say, oh, that's a gap wedge. Oh, that's a pitching wedge. You can also take the cover off and, man, look at these. Lazrus, I don't know how your design process, but damn, they look good. Now, if you notice, it's purple. And for Lazrus, purple means women's. So these are the women's hybrids. Again, when I got these, ordered these, I was swinging slower. So I wanted to get the ladies flex shafts. Again, now I'm swinging faster. But these are also the right length for me. So if I do get the men's hybrids, I'm probably going to have to cut them down to fit my stature, my menacing stature of 5'6". So as you can see, gap wedge, 50 degrees. I love that. It's got the Lazrus emblem here. No colors, just blacked out, murdered out as they call it. And then it's got miraging stainless. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Lazrus here. And then if you look at the top, little Lazrus emblem in the middle, denoting where the middle of the club is. And then you've got the club head. As you can see, I have hit a ball or two with this. There is no offset, really. Go down the angle here. No offset there. That is definitely a 50 degree. And then if you've got it fully at address here, this is what you're looking at. Really fat, really fat, really wide. And we'll go through each club here. How about we start all the way down? Well, we've already started the gap wedge. Let's continue, and we will go to the 1. So this would normally be your driver or a driving iron, but since you have a hybrid, it is 14 degrees. And then if you look down address, yeah, I would say that's probably 14 degrees, guys. What do you think? Look at the violet, the purple. So prevalent. Some people are going to like that. Some people are going to hate it. I actually like it. Then you have your 2 at 17 degrees. You have your 3 at 20 degrees. And I'm not going to pick these up. I'm just going to go down the line. 4 at 23. 5 at 26. 6, you're looking at 29 degrees. I know the sun is shining right perfectly off to give you guys all sorts of glare. 7 at 33 degrees. 8 at 37. 9 at 41, and the pitch and wedge is 46 degrees. So what do you guys think of this set? You can, wow, you know, if one domino falls, they all fall, right? I'm kind of hoping that happens when I start swinging with these things. I can finally get 1 or 2 down. I did have better swinging with some of the clubs in the list when I was at the driving range. I've only been once with these clubs. Again, it's super difficult for me to hit a hybrid, so that's something I've just got to learn how to do. 3-wood I can hit, driver I can hit, the irons I'm able to hit usually fairly well now. But the hybrids, still a mystery I am trying to solve. I just have to change the swing up just a little bit, but I'll get there, guys. Let me know if you want to see me try to play around with these clubs. There you go, get the view. Now I made a mess over here. So again, I love Lazrus' style. Let's take a closer look at the shaft. So once again, you've got these Lazrus graphite shafts with the Lazrus emblem there, 55 ladies. Then you have the BP mid and S for shaft, I guess. And then we'll look at the hosel. And then back at the top of the club here, and the club face once again a little bit closer here for you guys. Now, again, I have changed the grips out on these. You're going to see that these are Jumbo Max, JMX, ultralight, small grips, and they are the tapered ones. The straight grips, to me, probably feel a little more comfortable, and I think I probably need to be in the extra small when it comes to Jumbo Max, or maybe an oversized star grip or something like that. I like the star grips. We'll get into a review that has some star grips on the clubs that I had to put on there. Excuse me, with that loud car passing by. What do you guys think of these hybrids? Is it something that you would do? Would you ever play an entire bag of hybrids? I know there's some out there like 11 Golf that have the hybrid or hybrid irons, if you want to call them that. And supposedly those are super popular and highly forgiving. Hybrids are supposed to be extremely forgiving and be able to put a lot of loft on the ball. That ball is supposed to fly in the air where maybe some of your irons wouldn't. So a lot of people will put a 3 hybrid, a 4 hybrid, or a 5 hybrid in their bag. So for you guys, this would be the 4, the 3, and the 5 all right here. Those are the hybrids that a lot of people would put in their bag, or 1 or 2 or all 3, so that they would replace their 2, 3, and 4 irons, especially for you slower swinging golf players, golfers, and those who just have a hard time getting the ball in the air with those higher numbered clubs like the 2, 3, and 4. So if you do struggle getting those in the air, maybe you should look at getting some hybrids. I would say practice with a few if you can find somebody that has them, or you can rent some from your local driving range, because for me, it's taken a little bit of practice to be able to hit with these. I still have a ways to go before I am confident playing with hybrids. So yeah, if you have any tips or tricks how to hit a hybrid, let me know in the comments down below. I really would appreciate it. Again, these are one of the sets that come from Lazrus Golf. As you can see, the beautiful head covers here. And I have 2 other reviews on Lazrus Golf. I've got the women's clubs and the first edition men's clubs. And maybe down the road, I'll get the 2024 edition men's clubs for you guys, and the men's hybrids. I actually have 2 different versions of men's hybrids. You can get all the clubs, 1 through gap wedge. You can get, they've got a lot of options, guys. I mean, a lot of options. You could choose 4 through pitch and wedge. You can choose 1 club. I mean, they really have a lot of options for you on their website. Definitely check it out. I will leave a link down below for you guys to go to their website. It's actually my affiliate code, and these guys were kind enough to give me an affiliate code. So if you decide to go buy from them, please use the affiliate code. It'll give me a small little commission on your purchase, which I would highly appreciate. I would love to make this channel a mainstream channel, and I would love to make a living off of it. So make sure to tell your friends about it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come back and see me. I'm Cowboy Golf, and I'll see you out on the links.